Your crew today is Captain Neil, First Officer Jason. Safety is our highest priority. Hope you enjoy this 31-minute flight to Seattle.
It is officially day one of my first week as a permanent resident of Canada. I am currently still in the US, but I will be in Canada in a few short hours. I have a connection in Seattle, and that connection, that layover, is about 2 hours long. Earlier this morning, I was very overwhelmed. I cried a little actually, but I'm good now, honestly. And I do have plans for my first week starting today. My main agenda as soon as I land is to get a Canadian phone number. I have a US phone number with Mint Mobile that I can actually use while in Canada. However, it's quite limited, so I want to get a Canadian phone number on my eSIM. So I have currently have a Nigerian number and a US number on my phone. So I'll just get Canadian one to add to it as a third one. So right now I'll just get something to eat and wait for my flight. I ordered some wings on from Buffalo Wild Wings, and I think I got the sauce is too spicy, but that's okay. So, I am in Edmonton, so I'm officially in Canada, and my flight was delayed 2.5 hours in Seattle, so that was quite annoying, but I waited it out. It just means that I'm unable to call, or rather to go find a center for the phones, but I might be able to do a 24-hour service. If they have a 24-hour service, I might be able to call and get my phone set up. Even though today's Sunday, so I'm not really sure if that will work. I have an ARC bus pass from all my previous times in Canada and in Alberta, so maybe I might just take the airport bus home. However, it is getting dark and I'm not really sure of the routes because I've only been here a few times, so I might just be safe and take an Uber. I don't have a lot of luggage. I literally came to Canada with a carry-on bag and a personal item. That's all I brought here. So while I still try to sort my things and move my things from the US to Canada, I have very few things. So I think I'll just take an Uber. It's easier, it's less messy. So I'm trying to pay for my Uber, and I can see that my Discover card is not available here, which is kind of weird because I'm sure I used my Discover card last time I was here. But I guess maybe because it's in a new system, that's why it's no longer working. So I guess my next point of call would be to request a Wealth Simple debit card. I have a Wealth Simple account. I've had it for like a year now. So I will just request a Wealth Simple account and basically attach it to all of my Canadian things at this time. I did, however, enjoy my views coming into Seattle. It was so beautiful, so gorgeous. I saw like Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helens, and it was just like spectacular views. And that's why I love flying into the West Coast, especially like the Pacific Northwest. And it was stunning. I loved it. Hi everyone, this is actually a proper introduction to the vlog, even though it's already day 2. My name is Ella. I talk about personal finance, organization, and productivity. So this is my second day in Canada as a full resident here. And I just wanted to list out the things that I have done and the things that I am currently working on, like in progress. Because this is not my actual first time in Canada, I have been here a couple of times. I have already checked off some of these things on the list. I have gotten my social insurance number, which is the equivalent of the social security number in the US. You'd have to go into an office to get it. I have also gotten a health card. I got the health card for the province that I'm currently in. Even though I am open to moving to literally any other province, maybe not any other province, but I do have the flexibility to move around. I also have gotten a bank account. It was easier because I didn't actually have to walk into a bank to do this. I will just walk through basically my process in picking the Wealth Simple accounts rather than the big banks. When I was in the US, I also picked a small account. I actually started with a big account, but then I realized that they would charge me monthly fees. I just did some more research and I got more into personal finance, and I realized I did not have to bank with the regular big banks. So in the US, I didn't have to bank with Wells Fargo or Chase. And in Canada, I actually don't also have to bank with maybe, to be honest, I don't even know all of the big names. But I opened a Simply Financial account when they were offering a high interest on their high yield savings account. And I then opened a Wealth Simple account just for a one-stop shop for everything, including saving, investing, getting my deposits. It's just a very robust type of account. So I already did that. I checked that off my list. So the next thing was to get a phone number. And this is actually the easiest thing you can do. You can actually do that like the night you arrive or the day you arrive without actually stepping out. I also chose to go with like a smaller network provider that is basically housed under one of the big names. Some small network providers like Freedom, Fizz, Public Mobile, they're housed under the bigger names like Bell and Telus. So they still give you coverage while being more flexible. So I was able to get a 50 gig plan for $35, which will include unlimited talk and text, which is the regular normal theme, but also have 1,000 minutes to call the US and also receive calls from the US, which is important for me because a lot of people still have my US number and will try to reach out. So I was able to pick my number, which I like, and my Canadian number kind of like matches my US number, and that was intentional. All you have to do is probably download an app and pick a phone number and pay for it, and you have it. Of course, your phone has to be compatible with having an eSIM rather than a physical SIM for this to work, and it helps you to have multiple numbers. So I have my Nigerian number, my US number, and my Canadian number all on one phone, and that just makes things easy for me. You can also get a bus pass, and that way you can use Google Maps to find your way around. As long as you have the internet and you have cellular data to be able to call just in case you're lost, you can buy a bus pass and figure out how to move around by yourself. The next thing that I am doing now, which is actually one of the big ones, is to get a driver's license. I have heard so many things about the process of getting a driver's license in Canada, and it is quite a somewhat long process. So I did some research because I felt like I could transfer my US license to a Canadian license, and I was right. So if you have a US driver's license, you can basically take it to any driver's license shop in Canada, and they will basically transfer that license and give you a Canadian license. It's also nice to know that I can skip the road test because I do think that driving in the US is quite similar to driving in Canada, and I have also driven in Canada. I used to live in Detroit, so I would drive across the Detroit Windsor, that's the US-Canada border, and basically do like a 30-minute drive into Canada and just drive around Windsor. When I was in the US, I drove in Michigan and Texas. I'll take my Michigan driver's license, my PR card, and like a utility bill, which in this case will be my bank statement. I called them actually, and they said I could walk in and I did not need to book an appointment. So I will be heading there literally as soon as I finish this clip. It was raining really heavily this morning and I couldn't leave as early as I wanted to. So literally right now it's 4 p.m. and they close at 5:30. So I better head out and get it done really quickly. If I'm able to get my driver's license done today, I actually will be, really pleased. Aside that, I will continue to take you guys through my week and just to know the next things, the next steps that I basically will be going through. My sister is not home, so I guess I'm going to just go out in the wild by myself. I have a phone number now, so I feel confident that I can do it. I'm trying to get everything to fit in this bag, so I don't want to carry anything extra. I also need to print out something, so I have no idea how that works. I've heard of like Shoppers Drug Marts. Did they print in Shoppers Drug Mart? People should let me know. I don't know anywhere else. Don't mind me, I'll just ask my sister. She probably will give me some beers, but I can't disturb her so much because she's at work.
Blow my heart out like a daisy. You just pick, or you can
spacebar?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll have to press it in for you. Press it some more. Okay. Do you see any letters?
Yes, I do.
Can you read line 6 from left to right, please?
Line 6.
Yep.
So that's ONRZBEKHCSKDSON.
Can you tell me which colors you see on line A from left to right?
Line A, we have yellow, green, red, and blue.
Okay. This time you will see 12 traffic signs. Out of the 12, three of them will appear near or closer to you. Do you see that?
Near and closer.
Yeah, so there should be 3 random signs that are closer. Can
Yes.
you tell me which numbers are those?
So we have the yield, that's number 6, number 3, and number 11.
Okay, so then just come back to my desk, please.
Okay.
These late nights are all that
Okay, so if I get a bank statement or if I ask,
hide and seek. Oh, I can't wait till the earth quakes so I can shake you off. Now let me float far away. 4, 3, 2, 1.
hi guys, I am going to meet my sister. She is at work, but she's getting off of work, so I'm going to meet her and we'll go to Walmart together. I'm going to walk actually. It's probably going to be more than an hour, but I'll get my steps in, and I have headphones so I can listen to music. Hey guys, it's been 4 days since that last clip. I honestly didn't plan to not post, like I didn't plan it. So what happened first of all was that I couldn't even meet my sister at Walmart that day, and that's because I got on the train and then I realized that my phone's internet went off. And I thought it was just because it was on the train, because when you're on the train you don't get service. And I stepped out and I realized that it was my actual network. I fixed it, but I just couldn't meet up with her at Walmart. And so I had to turn back. Actually, I fixed it after I had already gotten back home. So I had to just use my memory to find the station and go back home. So yeah, so I couldn't go to Walmart that day. And since then, I have honestly just been at home. I've not done anything, and it's really just been me basically applying to a ton of jobs, getting calls, and hoping for the best. So yeah, but today is Saturday and we want to go see the new Spider-Man movie. And to be honest, I haven't watched a lot of Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. Like I wasn't following the what's the English? I wasn't following his own part of the franchise. So I want to do some catch up on the movies and see if we can go watch it sometime today. I have also just uploaded my first video before this one, so it's up right now. You can watch it after you watch this one if you haven't watched it yet. So yeah, it's just an introduction for some kind of context, since I want to start posting more frequently. So I just wanted to give some kind of context. I didn't want to just jump in and start posting. Yeah, so that's what I have done. So I know this is supposed to be like a first week vlog, and I literally didn't vlog half the week, but that's because nothing really happened, to be honest. So right now I'm very hungry. I haven't had anything to eat. What's the time? This is the time, 2:46 p.m. and I haven't eaten anything all day. I want to make a sardine toast, right? Sardine on toast. Sardine with avocados or sardine with margarine. I'm not really sure which one it will be just yet. I also would have liked to take that with coffee, but it's already late in the day, so I think I'll just leave that for next time. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. My food is ready, so I just want to sit down and watch something on TV. I'm also editing a short form video, so that will go up today, hopefully. Yeah, I'm hoping to be consistent, but I just need a little bit more planning and discipline. It's actually my sister's video that I'm going to watch on TV now because she also uploaded a YouTube video. So I'm going to watch it. Quick update, Spider-Man is not happening again today because it's storming and we don't have that much time to prepare, so we'll go tomorrow. But we did a small grocery haul on Save on Foods, which is like, I don't even know what's compared to. Maybe like Kroger. It's kind of like Kroger. Yeah. So we got Oreos and a cone. Actually, I didn't go do this grocery haul. It was my sister that did. Then we got sparkling ice, which everybody has like a version of this. Kroger has their version of it too. It's just low calorie drinks. Chicken, fruit packs. So they're like already cut fruits.
The dark chocolate?
No, not the dark chocolate.
There's no chocolate or dark chocolate.
Oh, okay. This one. Good morning. Today is Monday. It's a new week, so I think it's officially 1 week since I came to Canada. Actually, yesterday made it 1 week, but I just want to end the vlog here. This is the last clip. I think I'm settling very well. I think things are going really good, thank God. So we'll see what this new week holds. This morning we ordered breakfast. Let me show you guys. I'm watching Arasta. Okay. We have steak omelets from IHOP. This is my favorite thing to order from IHOP. This is their steak omelette, which is basically like eggs wrapped with bacon, steak, mushrooms. Everything is inside this thing. And then we have pancakes and toast. I usually don't add the toast, but my sister wanted toast. So I've been eating this thing every single week, at least once a week for the past month. And I'm not tired of it yet. So, but it has to stop soon because, you know, yeah. So this next week is just going to be me going hard on, you know, applications and just finishing up with processes and hoping I get my driver's license soon, the permanent driver's license. I'm also going to watch Call of My Life this coming week because I can see that they have it in cinemas. So this was the last clip of the vlog, and thank you guys for watching to this point. I will be putting out videos consistently, hopefully, and you know, we'll see how this goes. This is a new phase. I'm excited. I have a video up if you want to watch for context. So, you know, go ahead and watch it. That. See you in the next video. Bye.